How is this resin dewdrop edge veil going to be the easiest resin veil you'll ever make? Instead of using a liquid UV like I did in this tutorial where I made the Sofia Richie veil, I used tiny little pre-cured resin dots that you can purchase online, and then I use them just like I do pearls and crystals to edge my veil. This effect is so wonderful, and the dewdrops can come in all different sizes so you can vary it. It's a lot faster than the liquid. It gives you the same effect, and it's really easy to do. All the supplies are going to be in the description below. Let's do this together. Let's jump in and make this resin dewdrop veil together. I got these resin dewdrops online, and they came in a bag of 1,440, and they were all mixed. So I recommend, if you can find these without being mixed, that's the best way to go. They are flat on one side and they have that nice little bubble like you can achieve with the liquid, but it's already been cured and ready for you to go. But I got these on Amazon, and they had tons of them. So basically they're resin dewdrops, and you just can search that. And I'm going to do an edge that is different than what I did on the Sofia veil with the liquid UV resin. I'm just going to edge the veil. So we're going to get edgy with dewdrops. And I created a little pattern because I love my patterns. And these dewdrops are way bigger than my actual dewdrops, but it kind of gives you an idea of the pattern that I'm going to try to go. And I am going to make this available in my community section for all the subscribers. And basically I just put my pattern down, and then we're just going to go ahead and just go down the pattern in a very sequential way all the way around the veil. We're going to make an amazing dewdrop edge. So what I do with this is I do double side them so that the groom also gets a little of the dewdrop, and I will show you how to do that right now. To start, you'll need a cut veil, and this is a 54-inch 42 length, so it's a fingertip. It's very semi-full, and you can go to the tutorial, the cut edge veil, and that'll show you how to cut your veil, and then you'll just head on over here and begin this process. I'm going to start with a medium, and I'm putting one of the dewdrops face down, so the bubble is down there, and then I'm going to take my glue, and I use Fabric-tac, and I go ahead and I just put some glue right on top of that, and then I take another of those and I sandwich them together. So now the dewdrop looks like it's suspended in the netting, both sides. So it looks like rain has fallen and is going through the veil. It's so pretty, right? And I'm pulling my rubbing alcohol here just in case any gets on the veil. All right, and this is going to go really fast. We've got a little guy, so we're going to put a little one there. Same idea. Oops. And one way to keep these from moving around is to put your fingers like this and kind of hold the netting tight. Not stretching the netting though. You don't want to warp the netting. And then when I put this one down, it doesn't move. And then we have another medium. Now I've got a large one. And a small, and you can just have fun. You can do them all one size. I like to vary my sizes when I do an edge. It kind of looks cool. And then I started thinking, wouldn't it be fun if you even varied like dewdrop, pearls, and crystals? So have fun, think outside the box, and just play around with it. Now, if I was doing the liquid resin like I did on the Sofia veil, that is really fun because you can even get colored resins so that you could do like pink dewdrops. Hopefully I'm sparking some creativity here. That's a large, and so forth. I'm gonna just keep on going. And look back over them because sometimes they'll move, so you can position them back because the glue is so, liquidy. It looks like I got a little glue here. So I'm gonna pull that up and just kind of get that little glue tail off of there. It comes right off. You got to do it while it's still wet though. And sometimes as I'm going along, I kind of go, you know what, I think a large one would be good here. I do change it up as I go along, but mostly I just kind of keep an eye on the pattern. It just makes it so much easier. I'm going to tell you, this little pattern is the way to go. And I'll show you here in a second how it's looking. All right, let's see how we're doing. I think I went a little too far on the edge here. I can just cut this to make it a little closer. But this is my gather space, and I think you can get the idea how lovely that is, right? I'm going to go ahead and finish the whole thing and show you at the end what it looks like. All right, I finished the veil, and it's just absolutely beautiful. The effect just looks like rain has fallen on the veil. It's so different than what you're used to seeing with crystals and pearls, and it's just lovely. And I've gathered it and put it on a comb. And if you would like to learn how to gather your veil, you can check out this tutorial here, Let's Gather Together. And that's going to show you how to gather the veil and put it on the comb. And then there are different comb placements. This is a hidden comb. And if you check out this playlist here, it's going to show you all of the different ways to put a comb on your veil. And there's lace, beading, you name it. It's all in there, and you can have fun with your comb. Wasn't that fun? So easy to do, so fast, and it gives you the same look as a liquid UV. However, if you want to learn how to make the Sofia Richie veil from start to finish, I'm going to show you how to cut the veil in the whole 9 yards. Check out this tutorial right here, and you will see how I made the Sofia Richie, now Grange veil. You will know how to do this from start to finish using the liquid UV. All right, well, that's it for now. And if you love what you see, please subscribe to my channel, because when you subscribe, I grow. And when I grow, I can make more tutorials for you. Thank you so much for dropping in. Have a great day.